fellow Toastmasters and this. So sometimes it's fitting when you give a speech to do a little preamble, talk a little bit about yourself. As Marvel started to allude to, I came back from running a marathon in Washington, D.C. I did not place, first I'll tell you. However, I did run in costume. I was the only Viking there, Viking warrior. Numerous comments on the field from all over. Sven, what's in your wallet? I would say, where's my boat? Have you seen my boat? So what I'm trying to say is this isn't really what my speech is all about, but I did have a lot of fun, and I think you all should have a lot of fun. So what I'm leading up to is when I speak about fun, I've got a little animal at home. His name's Jack. And my speech is all about giving praise to either the living or the dead. Now, I came home after being in the car. Now, first I want to tell you a little bit more about my little trip home. The airplane ride was just fine, but you remember some of you have seen the movie Planes, Trains, and Automobiles? Well, we did the planes, trains, and automobiles. We skipped the trains. We even found a dingy motel at the end of the race to stay in Econo-Lot. Was it Econo, what do they call that? Econo-Lot? Anyway, it was okay. But I just got back, 24 hours in the car. I thought I'd have a lot of time to prepare a speech. Not quite prepared as I like, but true to my nature, being a Toastmaster as long as I have, I do have something there. Now, one thing about getting back to my dog Jack, I came home through the door, and who should be there to greet me? My dog Jack. He was all over me, very excited, and wanted to be patted. I had a pail full of tennis balls. Straight to the tennis ball, he drives the ball and sets it at my feet, wants me to throw a ball. One year I lost the tennis balls. He ran out of balls, he'd take them out and bury them somewhere. Well, he'd not literally bury them, we'd lose them. So we'd come back, and so the next summer I went to the tennis court. First time I went out to the tennis court, I found 15 tennis balls. Next time I found 10, then I found 12. Well, after 3 years, I've got 3 buckets of tennis balls. And Jack just lost them, as you see. He posed for this one for us, as you see. But he's normally a very active dog, and you all heard a speech, Table Topics last time about why dogs are better than cats. Well, certainly I agree with that wholeheartedly. They have this desire to please. They have this active nature about them. Dogs, I think of I have a dog that's a rat terrier. Now, I'm an active person, that dog suits me. Now, I sure wouldn't, a slow-mo, what do you call those? Beagle. That wouldn't suit somebody like myself. Now, a rat terrier, for someone that's a couch stud, well, that wouldn't be a suitable dog either. So when you think about dogs, you've got to match the dogs to who the people are. I just want to talk a little bit about the dogs, why dogs are so good for us. They protect us, they're a protector. As I said before, they're very active. They can outwit humans. Dogs they know how to tell time. They know when it's time to eat, and they know when you come home. Well, obviously, he's hungry, so he knows when he needs to eat, so that's pretty much like all the rest of us. I want to talk about top 10 reasons why dogs don't use computers. Number 10, it's hard to type with paws. Sit and stay are hard enough. Delete and save are out of the question. Saliva-coated floppy disks refuse to work. Carpal tunnel syndrome. And Involuntary tail wagging is a dead giveaway. He's browsing. www.purina.com. Fire hydrant icon is simply frustrating. Can't help attacking the screen when he hears "you've got mail." Too messy to make every website he visits. Or too messy to mark every website he visits. Fetch commands not available on all platforms. Can't stick his head out of Windows 7. So, I want to just get back to the theme here about dogs and praise and good. I want to end with this is an author. His name is I can't read the name because it's by Steve Dunno. He's a dog trainer, and he wrote the book Last Dog on the Hill. And he says here, during his 16 years he battled this dog. He talks about this dog, and this book is in tribute to his dog. During his 16 years he battled coyotes and kidnappers, charmed babies and soothed the sick and elderly. He caught rapists, foiled robberies, graced the cover of a book, taught sign language to kids, and peed on knights in shining armor. Lou's intellect and abilities won me a life-changing job, which led to my sitting here now writing about him. He danced with wolves, herded sheep, charmed snakes and celebrities, won contests, climbed mountains, got kidnapped, and mastered a vocabulary bigger than that of some people I know. Lou redefined what he meant to be a great dog and a bona fide hero. 4 years later, I can still smell him, still hear his collar jingle, still see his movie star mug looking up at me. Lou deserved that sirloin and 1,000 more. I miss him more than I can say. In my 20 years as a trainer and pet behaviors, I have met thousands of dogs, labs with country sweetness in their eyes, terriers with something to prove, Italian greyhounds with matchstick legs, careful toys, thoughtful hounds, cowards, gastronomes, loudmouths, heroes, athletes, couch potatoes. I've known so many, but among them all, Lou had the most soul. So think about that whenever you have a dog. So I challenge all of you to look into a pet. You'll enjoy that. You'll enjoy a companion, and you'll sure know love. Madam Toastmaster.